Hello everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to bundle your apps for WebR, your Shiny apps, of course. In this little tutorial, it's going to be really quick. I'm going to be building a really small, minimal Shiny application. I'm using third-party libraries like dplyr, and what I'm going to try to do is create a WebR version of that app and deploy it really easily. So let's get it started. So first, what is WebR? WebR is basically a way to run R in your browser. So this Shiny app is going to be running in your browser, not on an R session on your computer, but on your browser. I'm going to start by creating the app. I'm going to build it with Rhino. So I'm going to do Rhino init. Let's call it my app. Okay, perfect. Rhino init my app. Perfect. Created the directory. Let's go now into my app, cd my app, and we are right here. And I'm just gonna speed up this. I'm gonna build my own app. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna install some additional packages. So I'm gonna package install dplyr for now. Yes, yes. Okay, so I have finished the app. It's a very basic app. I'm just gonna go over it. It's built with Rhino, as I told you earlier. So here on the main module, we have a select input with different species on iris, a main plot. I created some reactive value. I'm gonna add a little bit of a title. I'm gonna add like a tags h1. This app is running on my browser. Let's do this. Yep. There you go. Okay, so I just added a little bit of a title. Yes, I'm importing tags. Perfect. So basically, what I do is I filter with dplyr. Species equals the input species, and then I plot the sepal length against the sepal width. That's all it is. So now I'm gonna hop on RStudio and I'm gonna teach you how to bundle this and deploy it as a WebR application. Okay, so now I'm on RStudio, as you can see, and I'm gonna go over what I need to do in order to bundle the application. So we're gonna go into this GitHub repository. I created it, it's under my username. Go ahead and give it a star if you haven't started yet. So give it a little star. And let me go over a little bit of what this repository is. So this is an R package and CLI application that allows you to bundle apps as WebR bundles. So here's the little tutorial on how to do it. I'm using pack to install the package, but you can use remotes or any other installation method. You could also use renv. So now let me go here. Let me paste the installation. I don't have pack installed, so let me do install that packages pack. Yes, I want to install it. Perfect. And now let's run pack install. Perfect. So now it's been installed. As you can see, it installed webr.bundle. Great. Now we have webr.bundle. We have a couple functions. The first one we're going to need to do before proceeding is install from source. This, if you're running on Linux or Mac, it's going to work. It's not supported yet on Windows. This is going to come later. But for now, just do install from source. If you don't have Rust installed, it's going to install Rust so that you can do the compilation. And as you can see, it's compiling our bundler. Perfect. So now it's done compiling. We can go ahead and use our WebR bundler. So let's do webr.bundle, right? And let's build the application, right? If we do build, what it's going to do, it's going to take the app on the current working directory, but you can specify any directory you want. And it's going to create a new folder, which is the other parameter. And by default, it creates a new folder called dist. And it's gonna, in that dist folder, it's gonna create all of the files necessary to serve the application as a WebR application. So let's build it. As you can see, first, what it does is that it creates a bundle. It also has a WebR ignore and a git ignore, so you can use both of them to ignore files. It creates the bundle, and it starts downloading the different R packages necessary to run your app. This is why ramp is necessary to actually do the bundling. So perfect, now it's bundled and ready to ship. As we can see, and I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, we have a dist folder. Inside this dist folder is some tars, some binary R packages. So as you can see here, we have the R packages. We have an index.html, and we can just serve this with any HTTP server. But the good thing is that a WebR bundle comes with a built-in HTTP server. So if we do WebR bundle and do serve instead of build, It's gonna build it again, but now it's gonna serve on localhost 8080. We can also specify the port by changing the port parameter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go to my browser and show you how it looks like. Okay, so now I'm on my browser. As you can see, webr is loading. So let's give it a minute and see how our app looks running on webr. And it works. As you can see right here, we can select our species and it will plot exactly as we expected it to. And there you go. This is our app running on webr without a problem. So remember, go to the GitHub repository, check it out. If you want to read the code, it's absolutely open source. Test it out and kind of see if it works for you. It was meant to work with basically any Shiny app, but there are some packages that are not available for webr. And you also need to be careful, webr is still not production ready, and there are many bugs and many issues, especially with plots. So be careful, and yep, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.